Okay, it's Cameron Andy George. I'm Jaymo. He's Andy George. And we are outside in the rain at...
It's cold, it's not great.
What's the name of this venue?
It's called Motion.
Motion. It's a skate park. It's normally a skate park. I've not got my skates. Have you got your skates? What are you doing?
I took my headplug out.
I did it. And it's removing bugs from his ear.
Yeah, we're here at Motion. It's quite... It's
I'm
good.
cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
We're outside.
It's good though. It's good. We played earlier and it was wicked.
And we got away with playing techno, which is great in a dubstep club.
Yeah.
Controversial, but good.
It was a lot of fun.
How did that go down? What was the high points of your set?
Wicked. I think it went down really fucking well actually. I think they were like happy.
Surprisingly well.
Yeah. I think they were happy to hear like a little different bit of speed and like...
I think the thing is it's sometimes you take the chances. You can play something totally different to what's happening in the rest of the club, and everyone will think you're like a complete idiot for playing it, or they'll be like brilliant. And I think it went our way. So
Cool.
techno,
A lot of fun.
yeah.
It's just we basically got to-
is going to be headlining here in about 6 months' time because of us.
But basically, we just got to play whatever we wanted to play, which is like how we wanted to roll. Like, it's like great getting booked in between like everyone that's playing, but we still want to be able to do our thing, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we got away with it, so cool.
Getting away with that's what we're all about. Getting away with.
We like
things.
snuck through the doors and like shit everywhere.
Now, hang on, this interview's not about shitting.
Oh, okay. Didn't realise that. Sorry, you can cut that bit.
That's definitely making yeah. I know it's cold out here in your t-shirts, but what's it like inside? What's the atmosphere like? What's the crowd like?
It's hot and sweaty.
This is like the only club, right? It's probably the only place we play at that's really like this, isn't it? It's really unique. This place is really unique.
There's not many real grimy clubs left in the UK right now. Like, there's not. Then they're not like truly like grimy. Like,
In
this
a
is
positive
grimy.
way, right?
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's wicked. Like,
It's a rave. It's a rave.
Yeah, Lakota
basically.
last time was absolutely amazing, and this was cool. This worked well good. Dirty.
Basically, you guys, what about you at the centre of the night? You stood in for Annie Mac again last night, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did that feel? And is it daunting? What did you manage to?
A little bit daunting because we're starting the weekend.
Repeat the question. Repeat the
I was
question.
like,
Let's talk about it.
a little bit daunting.
Andy, how did you feel about?
It was a little bit daunting.
So, Andy, how did you feel about starting the weekend on Radio 1? That was
Weird,
emotional, wasn't it?
It was odd, yeah. I mean, we did it 8th of January, that was a little bit weird. We did it again on the 15th, and we relaxed a
You
little
grew up listening to it. We both grew up listening
completely.
to that show, right?
Oh, that's a big show for us, you know what I'm saying? That's the official start of the weekend, you know what I mean? It's a big deal for us, especially in our genre. Like, there's not, although it is kind of probably like, compared to a lot of the music that's been played here tonight, it's the more commercial kind of side of it. But, really, you get to kind of pick what the nation listens to between the hours of 7 and 9.
It's a massive
mental
responsibility.
concept. It's a mental concept.
Because
So-
there are a lot of people listening to that show who maybe a lot of people listen to it who really know about music, and there are a lot of people listening to it just because they're about to go out. And you really do, because I grew up listening to that, and that totally influenced like the music that I bought and the music that I was into.
Yeah.
And like, although maybe I don't think about that when I'm doing when we do the show, it's like it's a massive responsibility because you could literally be affecting like the way people look at music or
You
perceive
don't really
music.
think of that at the time, but it was, it's cool. And like, it was just cool. I mean, we were just kind of ourselves at the end of the day. Like, that's what we're going to do. So that was cool. But it was a big responsibility, and hopefully we pulled it off. So we'll see.
See if they get you back.
Yeah, exactly. So if we don't do it again, it's because we fucked it up.
Or Annie doesn't want a holiday. So fuck her.
How does it feel to be part of Radio 1's specialist music roster?
It's cool, it's wicked, and it's great to be part of Radio 1's specialist music roster. See how we incorporate the question with the answer there.
Do it again, because that's not going to work. In
No,
the edit.
that'll work a storm in the edit,
That's
I
like
think.
showing them the magic
Yeah,
trick,
exactly.
Mark.
I think they'll love that in the edit.
Like the master magician.
I like to bring a bit of magic to the audience. I bring it to them. No, it was cool. It's wicked. I mean, you're with a lot of like really kind of talented people, so it's cool. It's a bit weird. We just don't really think of ourselves in that like clan, as it were. But it's cool. It's just a bit weird. But
It's weird in a good way. Again, it's a big responsibility, it's a big honour and all that sort of stuff. But I mean, I think the thing is for us, we don't ever get like too complacent. It's like we try and make the most of everything as it's happening, and hopefully it'll keep happening. But it's tricky. But I think we're probably the product of. I think we just got lucky. We really did work quite hard, didn't we, before this happened? We
We didn't just like wander into the radio one up and be like, hey, I'll be up to some specialist DJ.
Some people think we did, but like obviously we did loads of work with our other music and stuff before that happened, and it's brilliant. But hopefully it'll carry on happening.
Yeah. We enjoy what we do at the end of the day. It's a dream job, playing music to millions of people, and although kind of Radio 1's such a big kind of entity, it's still feel responsible.
We're surrounded by like and helped by like some of the best people sort of around. So like people like Pete and Annie have been massive. Like we've got there, and although with the new kids, they've really helped us.
Yeah. And they've been really nice about it. Like they're really happy for us. At the end of the day, there's no competition.
It could have been such a different story. It could have been like they're just totally like, oh, here are the new kids, whatever. But it's worked out really good. So. But I think Radio 1, the thing is, and when you gig abroad, you really realise this, is that it's really unique because most of the radio stations around the world are funded by like advertising and things like that, whereas Radio 1, because it's licence fee funded, it's totally independent. And
so we're so lucky as a country to have a non-commercial entity that will literally do anything that kind of covers a genre rather than pays fucking advertising fees.
It's not dictated by sponsors and things like that, and you really don't realise how special it is. You probably take it for granted, but then you go abroad and you realise how high regard, what high regard Radio 1 has with people.
In fact, the other day, Jaymo, I enjoyed that so much that he shit the bed.
Yeah, I regularly shit the bed. Do we get paid for this?
You're getting paid enough.
I don't think
that's the other thing. We don't get paid.
The money's not that good.
Anyone who thinks we get paid a lot of money is probably not. Yeah, it's not true. But fuck it, it's good life.
And I mean, you run your own night as well, Modo, is it?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. And so, who's your top tips? Who's your DJs 2010? Who you think's going to be big?
At the end of the day, it's a bit different.
This was really easy last year, wasn't it? Because we went bam, bam, bam. These are the people who are going to be big.
I mean, I think there's a lot of people that are going to be big in 2010. I think that like dance music and clubbing as a kind of area is changing like dramatically. For example, like these guys book across the genres, like 8 or 9 different types of DJ. You've got like Shy FX, you've got Mum Dance, you've got Martello, you've got us. We all do different things and we all kind of service different areas. So I think that's the way like clubs are going. With Moda, we're kind of just booking who we kind of vibe off. Like, for example, the next one we've got the Crookers and Errol Alkin. Crookers
And Grum.
Crookers. We were the second people after Fabric to book them. So Fabric booked them and we booked them before that. They just happened to play at Fabric beforehand, and it's kind of like a bit of a homecoming for them. So we're really excited about that. Errol's never played Moda before.
And that's probably a good example of what we tried to do in Moda. You kind of like mix the big names that we really respect with the more up and coming people. So when we booked Crookers, they were really up and coming. Probably not that many people came to see them, but now
we've got like Grum, Fennec Solar, Tom Starr, all really up and coming people. So we kind of sit them alongside the big boys.
I hope hopefully people sort of see that and kind of see that.
It was like Delphic Live. We had them right like 6-8 months ago.
Little Boots, the second live gig she ever did.
Tulips, they're about to release a massive album. So hopefully we're doing something right. But
I think Moda as a music brand, because obviously we have the label as well, as well as doing like the big things that the big names, is also doing like the more up and coming. Hoping people sort of look to it and sort of trust it. A little bit like a UK version of Kitsune. That's the thing. What we're trying to aim for.
One last thing I've been asking everyone in the bed to do is...
This is going to be ridiculous, isn't it? You're going to ask us to like, what's your shitting
I bet you're going
face?
to get us like make a shit face.
I'm not doing a shitting face.
Sum up shit the bed tonight in a facial expression.
You did this
You
last
did this-
time.
you
I'm
did
not
this
I'm not doing it.
Last time I think was a shit face, but like we're summing up the night in a facial expression, so it doesn't have to be anything to do with it.
Like you get nice and close and do it at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's...
We should just go like 1, 2, 3 and pull a face and not know
Okay,
which
fine.
ones are going to pull.
5.
All right, you ready?
1, 2.
No, we need to be like looking at the camera at the
Okay.
beginning.
1, 2, 3. Cop out. I got away with not doing a face.